I like trains. My love has always been for steam locomotives specifically, almost entirely due to Thomas the Tank Engine. As a child, my only other exposure to anything related to trains was the train exhibit at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis and my grandparents' old house on Railroad Road. The town I have always lived in has no steam traction, and so all I have to look at are old industrial sidings and the occasional freight train that everybody in town complains about. I learned to love these parts of the railroad, the pile of old base plates next to the tracks, the gentle curve of the rails as they go through town, the soft thumping of car tires over a level crossing. If I wanted to see any steam engines in person, it was going to have to be in toy form. Born in 2002, I had pretty good access to the main three Thomas & Friends toy lines, Take Along, Wooden Railway, and Trackmaster. Before 2009, I had a healthy balance of Take Along and Wooden Railway. That was until a terrible event occurred. Sometime before 2010, my grandma was having a yard sale. My mom told me and my siblings that we should take some of our old toys to her house to give away. I had big heart eyes for Lego Power Miners, so I wasn't playing with much else at the time. Alongside my Thomas toys, I had a nice collection of Geotracks, but due to the fact that they didn't have faces, I decided they could go. Plus, my friend had more Geotracks than me, and we were pretty tight, so they wouldn't leave my life for good. Unknown to me, my mom had also grabbed one of my boxes of Thomas toys and brought it to the yard sale. After some time, when seeking out my trains, I realized that I was missing my box of Wooden Railway characters, only finding my wooden tracks and take-along stuff. The only place they could have gone was to Grandma's yard sale, and I would never see them again. Fortunately, I had left a few engines in the bottom of the box of tracks, and I still had my take-alongs, so not all was lost. The wooden engines could fit onto the take-along tracks well enough, and they both had magnets, and so that was the system for a while. Eventually, I would get some Trackmaster items once my sister was old enough for me to give them to her as birthday gifts. I had finally experienced the three major Thomas toy lines, and I would often set up a single track using all three types. The wooden engines were the only ones that could go on all three track types, and so they became the favorites. By now, we had acquired a few more wooden engines, again as gifts for my sisters. Trackmaster was fun, but I never liked how bulky they looked, and having to deal with the batteries was always annoying. The take-alongs were definitely the most detailed, but their only track pieces were straight, half straight, 90-degree turn, and 90-degree turn with a weird stupid switch that is so bad that they always derail and you have to manually pull the whole train through the turn one at a time. In my eyes, Thomas Wooden Railway was the pinnacle of Thomas toys. Plus, I loved to watch Wooden Railway YouTube videos by Enterprising Engine 93, Thomas Wooden Railway, J. Louvier, and more. That is why Thomas Wooden Railway is the best Thomas & Friends toy line to me. But I'm sure you already realized that. Now that I am an adult, things have changed. I can't go to the Children's Museum without abducting a child. And Grandma moved to a place that's over the river and through the woods. Once again, I turned to the best option available to me. I had rediscovered my love of Thomas during the pandemic, having watched the entire show during lockdown. I started my current Wooden Railway collection in early 2023. Even though the IP was essentially dead, I was just getting started on my railway journey. Instead of just showing you the engines in my collection, I am going to be ranking them in terms of how well the characters are portrayed in wooden railway form, based on their appearance in either the show or the books. Sorry if I miss your favorite character, my collection is incomplete. I will be going through them based on file size of the image references I am using.
Start the game already!
3, 2, 1, go!
Gordon.
An amazing start. This is definitely Gordon. Big blue engine, big blue engine. What I'm about to say is going to apply for all of the rankings. The wheel arrangements are not the most important thing. It is one of the side effects of portraying any of these characters in the wooden railway medium. It still has some bearing, but is not an immediate F tier for a toy that has less wheels than on the show. The old Gordons get an A, new Gordon gets an S.
It is good to be the king.
Police car.
Very different shape, very wrong colors, F tier.
Wilbert.
He seems like he should be bigger, so C. That might just be because of the gigantic wheels on him, but it still applies.
Frank.
Now the opposite. Frank is one of the smallest engines in the entire franchise, and he looks massive. The rest of him is alright though, so C.
This is not okay.
Ivo Hugh.
Whoa, she.
I've got 2, and neither of them are very good. All of the narrow gauge engines feel wrong, especially when riding on the same tracks as everyone else. I would always get out my take-along narrow gauge fleet whenever I needed them, and them compared to the wooden ones are all amazing. So Ivo Hugh is D tier.
It's a double explosion.
Car.
Better than police car, D.
Connor.
Feels too small, especially the face, C.
Diesel.
Something about the wooden railway brings out the best in Diesel, looks-wise. This is one of the few engines that survived the yard sale. This is exactly Diesel. S tier. No, better than S. The 2003 Diesel is also good, but his top is rounded weird, and I don't like the red, even though it's more accurate. It's too bright for his demeanor. There's still A, though. Bronze Diesel is also cool, but the show never had a Bronze Diesel, so B.
Yes.
Smiling Diesel feels wrong, C.
Coco.
They should have made the light on the front like a clear plastic or something, but overall way too short, F tier.
Rosie.
Rosie is almost there, but she also suffers badly from the wheels too big problem, C. Big Rosie feels, too big, F tier.
Bye-bye.
Catherine.
Face not right, color not right, glad you could make it, but D tier.
Henry.
Yes, there he is. Side note, over 90% of my collection came from eBay, and so I sometimes stumble upon cool things like my display-only Henry, that was in a fire at some point. Still S. Old Henry and Sad Henry are not S, Tender's wrong, and the whole thing feels too small, so B tier.
Annie.
Wheels too big, but good. B tier. Except for you, C tier.
Edward.
Excuse me.
I know I said wheel configuration wasn't a big deal, but come on. This is not enough wheels. That gap looks bad. The new ones are too fat looking, so D.
Oh no.
The old one's good other than the wheels and the stripes, so B.
Hey.
But missing a cab is pretty bad, so C.
Hey.
Hank.
Let's go.
The face, the cow catcher, the size, comfortably an S.
It is good day!
James.
Old James is almost perfect. So the one with the gold dome is basically perfect. Gold dome S, red dome A. Newer James is too big looking, but golden magnets is very in character for James. So B for gold magnets and C without. James Lights and Sound is the same. James for Babies is cruel and unusual, F.
Have you got any food?
The whole wood line is awful. Even the kid who had this before me thought so, so they drew on their own details.
Madge.
I'm missing her trailer, F tier.
Red Express coaches.
Despite not having faces or voices of any kind, these are probably the best rolling stock in the entire toy line. S tier.
Ha ha ha!
Big City Engine.
For having only one image, they did a pretty good job. S tier.
Murdoch.
Within the tight confines of the toy range, they made him big, and they needed to. Big boiler, big firebox, one of, if not the biggest face.
Hey, dude.
This was one of the only engines I remember being sad about not ever having a wooden railway version of as a child. S.
Sodor Chain Load Undercut.
Another victim of the wheels too big issue. Also, they changed his face color from his one illustration. I'm not going to say anything more about that. A tier. Lightning round. 3, 2, 1, go.
Forklift.
Terrible. F.
Caldy.
Terrible. F.
Birdie.
No magnets. S. With magnets. A.
Stanley.
Normal. S. Babies first. F.
Diesel 199.
The old one looks better than the new one, but still not perfect. A and B.
Splatter.
S.
Fred.
Pretty good. Hard to tell. A.
Hello, everybody.
Thomas.
Old Thomas is a little off, but he is in the title of the show, so S. The next Thomas shape is spot on. If it has stripes, S. The ones without look uncanny, so B. All 22 of them.
I'ma bet you can't do this. Whee!
Thomas comes to breakfast, A.
No, no.
Winter Wonderland Thomas without a plow, A.
Yes.
Thomas on his birthday, never appeared on the show, C. Thomas on Sodor Day, only appeared once, I think, C. Thomas Lights and Sound, weird shape, too big, batteries died, C. Thomas Roll and Whistle, batteries died, too many farts on him, D. Thomas's newer shape, basically the same with a slight different face, A. Also, I don't know if this is supposed to be there, but this one's like gold flaked. Don't know what that's about. Thomas was never gold on the show, so C. Except this one. This is probably the worst condition engine in my collection, so D. Thomas for Babies looks really chunky. Do I recognize that face? F. And finally, Thomas' newest shape leaves kind of a bad taste in my mouth. Slightly shorter, slightly smaller face, no dome, slightly different wheel color. Too weird. D.
Smudger.
Smudger looks like a hot dog.
Weird.
F.
Hot dog.
Flying Scotsman.
The boiler is too small, which then makes the face too small. Also inaccurate. The rest of him and his tenders are really good. B.
Chinese dragon.
I like the yarny tail,
Quit touching me.
but the whole thing needs to be taller. C.
Dadgum.
Neil.
Apart from wheels too big, this is pretty good. A.
Alfie.
Kind of squashed. B.
Mike.
Probably one of the best proportionally of the small engines, but still not the best, so C. So much detail. I like the headlight, the roof designs, even the details on the bogies, but it looks
Christina.
nothing like Christina the Speedboat. F.
We do a little trolling.
Pump trolley.
Not the right colors, but happy to see it included. C.
Toad.
Wheels too big. The face is really good. I also like the braking play feature. B.
Little toadies.
Lady.
Very well done. The small face might be a little too small, but next to the larger face, it's perfect. S tier. Without a funnel though, A tier. Larger faces? Still an A.
Why?
And this one is a fake. Gross. B.
Spencer.
Very good, but the face seems too long. It shouldn't take up the entire smoke box front. Everything else is good though. A. Same with Spooked Spencer. Silver Spencer is cool, but he is light gray, not metallic silver. C.
Percy.
Moving underground.
The most I can do for Percy is C. He is not supposed to be the same size as Thomas. Any engine with this chassis is going to look wrong. C. Bigger Percy is not a better Percy. D. Silver Percy is nice, but not an improvement on the shape-wise, and it didn't appear in the show, so D. Baby Percy is not as bad as the rest of the baby engines. It feels like the right length, but still D. And the newer Percy face looks like a bowl of rice.
I'm hungry.
F.
Mamma mia!
Hector.
Yes, I only wish he was bigger. S tier.
Okay.
Peter Sam.
Feels too big. D.
Iron Airy.
Same reasons as Diesel, a beautiful S tier.
Yeah.
Scruffy.
Almost perfect, feels a little too big, even for his face. A.
Wilson.
Absolutely perfect. This toy is a perfect representation of Winston. S tier.
Elizabeth.
Absolutely stunning. S tier with the bed, A tier without.
Trevor.
Not the best, but not the worst. I like the face.
Don't worry.
I also wish he had more red on him. Don't know why he's so yellow. B. Another lightning round. 3, 2, 1, go.
Douglas.
Weird funnel. A.
Diesel 10.
With claw S, without claw A.
Terrence.
Old one C, new one D.
Scarlowy.
Gross. F.
Gator.
Not enough slope. B.
Dodge.
Amazing. S.
Ashima. Old slow coach.
S.
Daisy.
S tier.
Fergus.
I have had this Fergus since it came out of Toys R Us, but he has always bugged me. All of the pieces are there for him to be great, but it is just not there. And is that a buck tooth? Excuse me? I wish he was a little bit smaller. I want his funnel taller. I wish he had a train full of goods he could haul. Wish he had a tent, a cement, and a dent on his... Oh my.
Take along Fergus.
Look at that size. Those buffers. That smooth gearing. Even though he is take-along, he fits on the wooden tracks so well.
Are you still talking?
S tier.
Bill.
Man, what a stinker. I'm sure you guys already know what I have to say. F.
No.
Mavis.
I don't care what anyone else says. Mavis is perfect, even without the red buffer beam. S tier.
Millie.
Absolutely the best narrow gauge engine they ever made. The wheels too big issue is so easy to ignore here because she feels small, like she should. A tier.
Bad?
Same as Bill. F.
No.
Jack.
I don't understand why they had to compress Jack to fit within the wooden railway loading gauge. Kids would be fine if their excavator toy didn't fit into normal railway tunnels. Can't even get a good look at his face either. F.
George.
Now that's lovely. Love the face. A.
You've got mail.
Dear the Thomas the Tank Engine fan community,
Duck.
what I am about to say is my opinion and does not warrant any harassment towards myself or anyone else who thinks likewise. Duck is an annoying character, and I do not like him. Duck's wooden railway model is not a great representation of his illustrations or model prop, but does represent his obnoxious personality and overgrown ego. For those reasons, I will be placing his wooden railway model on my shelf, which has been labeled C. With love, Tayden Morgan.
Scruff.
Dear the Thomas the Tank Engine fan community, this is going to sound bad after my previous letter, but I love Scruff. I love his small size, his colors, his face. They all work very well and are portrayed very accurately per his wooden railway depiction. I am ranking him as S tier. With more love, Tayden Morgan.
Sir Handel.
Dear the Thomas the Tank Engine fan community, bad. F.
I'm a fallen.
Ryan.
I get that they chose to make him look like Thomas because he's supposed to symbolically replace him in the movie, but he doesn't look that much like Thomas. Also, no nipples? D.
Hero.
That is a good model. Everything is perfect. The other hero I have is technically a custom. I got him like this. How about S, but... Hush! And the battery one is a nice play feature, but it's not good.
Toby.
Other than being a little long, Toby is excellent. Which makes sense because, let's just say, he's square. A's for all.
Stepney.
I wish he was a little bit smaller. I want his funnel taller. I wish he had a...
Oh no.
Duke.
He looks swollen. D tier.
Spiteful Brake Van.
While the lettering is good, it's not accurate. A tier.
Flying Scotsman's tenders.
Wait, I thought, well, they did make a solo appearance on the show. The Flying Scotsman has such big, beautiful tenders. They're so big and beautiful.
Big, massive
S.
dumps.
Emily.
Emily is one of the best character designs on the show. The rest of the cast could have their bases changed and it could still work. But Emily has to be a sterling single. The curved smokebox, the golden dome, the caged tender, as the French say, super cool. You're telling me that they looked at all of that and this is the best they could come up with?
Class 40.
While the details are very nice, the whole thing needs to be longer. B.
Boko.
Same issue, but less so. A.
Harvey.
They had to sacrifice looks for play features, and that was the right choice. But, based purely on depiction accuracy, C.
Porter.
Face feels a little big, and the details are all a little bit wrong, but still pretty good. B.
Rheneas.
His old shape is definitely the better one, but still not very good. D. The new shape is...
Salty.
We have a Christmas photo from 2005 with Salty in it. As a kid, he was the coolest engine. Must have been the face. But he just isn't that accurate. C. And this one I have is a factory defect with a backwards chassis and running board, which is slightly less accurate, so D. But it's cool that they can kiss.
Thumper.
Yep. A.
Derek.
Either his body is too big or his cab is too small, but it's only by a little bit. A.
Rusty.
I'm glad his face is small, but he is still wheels too big, so D.
Clarabelle.
Right shape. I like this face. This one gets an A. The older and the newer get a B, though.
Hello.
Duncan.
The best thing about him is his face, and it's not good.
Everybody.
F.
John.
I don't know how this guy became so popular. Everyone with any wooden trains growing up had this guy. But it is not accurate at all. Wrong color, shape, face, very cheap. I don't even remember John in the show at all. F.
You make me sick, you big baby.
Donald.
So, my Donald is fake? It's a better fake than the lady fake, but still noticeable to a careful eye.
Stop it.
You can tell in the printing, and the face is the wrong plastic,
Don't be rude.
but he is essentially the same as normal, which is the same as Douglas, so A.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Arthur.
So the engines I had as a kid that survived the yard sale were Diesel, Salty, Harvey, Fergus, Birdie, Butch, and Arthur. Arthur became the de facto express engine, since he was the biggest. He was probably my favorite for many years, and he is still a perfect model of him in the show.
Bash.
Probably the only character that warrants the long 4-wheel chassis being used. Same with Dash, but I don't have him, and I don't need one. It still doesn't look good, but it makes sense that they used it. C.
Sam.
And the award for longest boiler, best face, and most expensive goes to Sam. Cool that he was made only to sell a book, but his tender could be bigger, and his wheels should be black. And wouldn't it be cool if he had 12 wheels instead of 8? Too bad that the wooden railway line just can't do that. It is just impossible to give an engine 2 articulating sets of 6 wheels.
I am afraid I cannot do that.
Oh well, B tier.
It is good day to be giant.
Samson.
He reminds me of when someone picks up a cat and they point their legs straight down. Too bad he isn't as cute as a cat. F.
Butch.
It was weird watching the show as a kid and seeing Butch without a face, and then looking at my toy and seeing his face. Fun to play with, not to eat, or look at. C.
Oliver.
Wheels are the wrong color, and overall seems a little small. C.
Bulgy.
Definitely bulgy.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be fun if he was too tall for the normal tunnels? That would have been the best hidden play feature ever. A.
Molly.
Overall, it's just minor things that they got wrong, but the biggest thing is the face being big and stupid looking. It's based on the prototype Molly face, but they ended up changing it to make it a little smaller, but it was too late to change any of the toys. D.
Neville.
He gets slightly too tall over his body, making his tender seem very big and short. Also, this is the only Neville merchandise that does not feature his nipples, and it makes me sad. The rest is fine though. C. Another engine that didn't appear in the show at all, but still became wildly popular with everyone I knew.
Peel Godred engine.
It also looks nothing like the Peel Godred engine that we all know and love. F.
Caitlin.
I only have her tender, so...
Here we go.
Belle.
Beautiful. Perfect. S.
Bertram.
This is the one toy of Bertram that does not have a tender. They even made a wooden railway Bertram in 2016 that had his tender. So I don't... Wait, 2016? Why did they release a Bertram toy in 2016? He has less than 20 seconds of total runtime ever. That was in 1998? Who decided that after 18 years since his appearance to make and sell Bertram?
Quit touching me.
F tier.
Mr. Percival's new bicycle.
This was a cool idea. Not many Thomas characters without a face getting toys, and so to see Mr. Percival's new bicycle get one was pretty cool. Too bad the shape is wrong. There are too many wheels, and is way too big, but the color's correct, so D.
Neighborhood trolley.
Never saw this spin-off series, but I've heard good things, and the model's okay. C.
I'm about to bust.
Haha, another one more lightning round. Haha, 3, 2, 1, go.
Dennis.
Great. A.
Bert.
Perfect. S.
Lori 1.
Great. A.
Frida.
Kinda small. C.
Rocky.
Perfect. S.
Harold.
Too giant. D.
Henrietta.
White roof S, gray roof A.
Fearless Freddy.
Way too big. F.
Dart.
Too long. F. and my 37 extra tenders are S tier. There it is. This is my ranking of my Thomas Wooden Railway collection. As of now, I am not seeking any new engines, mainly for financial reasons. I hope that in the future, I can continue my collection. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. I still have my take-alongs, so I might do another tier list with them. It wouldn't be as long because I have less of them, but it still could be interesting. If you disagree with any of my rankings, yell at me in the comments. I'm sure many of you are already down there typing away. Thanks for watching. More to come.